Official reviews will clear MI5 and the police of making serious mistakes that allowed terrorists to strike Britain in 4 attacks this year, The Guardian has learned. But the reviews will also make a series of recommendations to minimize the chances of missing future attackers, including a new computer algorithm to detect behavior that could indicate involvement in terrorism. The internal inquiries were set up in the wake of the atrocities and have been carried out by MI5 and the police themselves, overseen by a barrister. The reviews have found information was received by MI5 about the Manchester attacker, Salman Abedi, which could have been given a higher priority. But that conclusion is reached with the benefit of hindsight, sources say, and nothing in the reviews demonstrates that clear chances were missed to stop any of the attacks that killed 36 people. Some may see the notion of MI5 and the police investigating themselves as unsatisfactory. Parliament's Intelligence and Security Committee, ISC, has been unable to investigate because the Prime Minister failed, until last week, to establish it after the May 2017 election. The ISC will meet on Tuesday and will consider if they should hold their own inquiry into the attacks in London and Manchester. The report concerns attacks in Westminster, Manchester, London Bridge, and Finsbury Park. The reviews into the 4 atrocities between March and June where terrorists beat Britain's defences were overseen by a barrister, to provide assurance to the government that the inquiries were thorough. No individuals are criticised in the reports, and that includes MI5 Director General Andrew Parker. Some media reports had claimed the inquiries into the attack would be so damning that his job may be in jeopardy. Among a series of recommendations are improvements in intelligence handling, the collaboration between MI5, which leads on counter-terrorism intelligence, and the police, which carries out enforcement action such as the detention of suspects. How closely the two organizations work. The handling and potentially increased sharing of data with other parties, to put in place better preventative measures. This is understood to mean better use of data analytics to go through the digital life of current and former suspects, on their smartphones and other devices, for clues indicating they may be more involved in terrorism than previously thought. Security officials will develop a new algorithm to scour the list of 20,000 former suspects, who are classed as posing little danger, to spot signs they may be re-engaging in terrorism, and then alert intelligence officers. Those on the list of former suspects currently have little or no resources spent on them. It is claimed that Khalid Masood, who attacked Westminster in March, Salman Abedi, who bombed Manchester in the May, and Karim Butt, who attacked London Bridge in June, had previously come to the attention of counter-terrorism officials. The 2 terrorists who murdered Lee Rigby in 2013 were also in the pool of former subjects of interest. Britain's counter-terrorism system currently actively investigates 3,000 people.